traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good trading day today. Now, before we get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, with that said, I do have the Spider ETF on the screen right here. As you can see, it's been a really, really rough week. And even though we did bounce a little bit today, I don't think we've really bounced enough. And I don't think we're out of the woods just yet, right, guys? So after making that high of 358.75 in the Spiders, right, we did see this nice pullback down here, back right around it bottomed out around September 25th or so. Then we bounced back up, did make a higher high, and now we are, and it looks like going lower to retest this, those lows of 923, 925, right in that area right there. Now, if you take a look, I did have to put this on a Fibonacci retracement, and right here at 23.6%, which is one of the Fibonacci numbers, we did bounce right there. Guys, you can't even plan this stuff. So again, I can see this market bouncing a little more, probably all the way up to the 50-day moving average, right up to that 10, right in that area right there. Now, that would probably see some level of resistance. And if we can't get past that level, I could see sellers coming back in and pushing it down to retest those lows back there. Now, if we do that, the next level of support will probably be this 200-day moving average, guys. So be really careful. Watch your positions. There's still a lot of stuff going on with COVID and the elections out there. So if you are a trader and and you're looking at some positions and you want to take some profit, this would probably be in the next couple of days a good time to take those profits. Okay, and until we have those, a little more clarity and seeing where the overall market's going to go. All right. So with that said, again, watch those key levels: the 50-day on the S&P, the 10-day, and that Fibonacci number, and then if we break below that 200-day. Okay, guys. Now, if you have any comments, if you want to get me, want me to get a little more granular on where these levels could be, and just please reach out to me. You could either leave a comment down below or just reach out to me at eric@valueareatrader.com. All right. With that said, let's go into we're not going to go over our positions today. As you know, so we've bounced pretty well. STNG, I'll tell you, I did get blown out of that one, unfortunately, and VUZI, I am out of that as of yesterday. So the rest I'd still do own: Tilray, EDUC, and MTSI. Let me give you three stocks that, in my opinion, are set up to move higher. First one's going to be SBE. I'm going to give you some key levels on SBE right here. That's Switchback Energy. Now, as you can see, SBE made this nice bounce off that 50-day moving average yesterday, and then today it retested that. So, guys, clearly this is where you need to be. This is where, right at $13, that's your line in the sand. We get below that $13 mark. Remember, this is a dynamic line, so tomorrow it'll be like 1305 or 1306, but you need to follow this 50-day moving average right here. If you like the name, you like the story, this is great trade location in this name, and this is where you want to start buying it. Maybe in a little bit of weakness, maybe tomorrow if you see a pullback. But again, guys, if you see this going below that $13 mark, make sure you're out of the name. Okay, it'll probably want to go lower. All right, that's SBE. Next stock that looks pretty good in my opinion is WKHS. We've played this, we've watched this for a while. Again, I'm going to show you right here. I did say watch once we broke that 50-day moving average. You could see this constant selling pressure, especially once it starts hitting this lower Bollinger Band. It kind of just has this domino effect, and that's what we've seen in the last 5, 6, 7 trading days. But now what? Take a look, guys. Look where it stopped, right? Two things that I like. First of all, it stopped right here at that point of control, right, at 1623, which was from yesterday, and it did hold that today. Secondly, it did take out yesterday's high, which is also very key. All right, guys, so watch these levels very carefully. Now, if you're thinking about taking a position, a starter position, this is where you would want to be. So again, use yesterday's low as your out, which also happens to be this point of control. So don't push all your chips in and go take a large position. You take a small position, and then hopefully that when this 10-day moving average starts getting below, right down here, it starts basing a little bit. We get above, again, that 10-day moving average. That's when we start adding to our position, guys. Remember, trade location number 1, and then buying on strength number 2. All right, that one in the books. Let's go into the last one. This is one that we've played in the past, and now it looks like it's looking really, really strong. It's called AVXL, Anavex Science Life. They came out with some really, really strong data a while ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it had, gapped up, and it's pretty much ran. It's holding this 10-day moving average right here beautifully, guys. I mean, every time it gets near it, it bounces right off here. Now, as you know, we like playing the value area high game, right? And take a look, guys. We are above the value area high on the daily, on the year. Okay, guys. So what does that mean? Look, 631 is the 52-week high. We're right here at about $6. There's not many shares above us right here, guys. In fact, if I take a look at this real quickly, this is the highest we've closed in the last year, guys. I think this stock is going a lot higher. Again, use this 10-day moving average right here. That is your line in the sand. We're still seeing a lot of good volume in this name, so people are still wanting to get in, play the stock. That's always a great sign, right? Where we were barely breaking, 3, 4, 500,000 shares back in October. I'm sorry, early October and September back in there. Now we're breaking, 900,000. You're seeing that interest starting to go. And then thirdly, look at this, guys. We have the 200-day moving average below us, then the 50, then the 10. That's the sign of a bullish chart to me. Okay, guys. So we have all these great metrics to look at. Remember, buy on a pullback down here to the 10. Watch this 52-week high. You could start breaking above here. We have very little inventory above us, which means there's very little selling pressure once it gets up here. And then we have the chart to confirm all that, right? We have the 10, the 50, and the 200 all lined up in the way we would want to see. All right, guys, thank you so much in joining me on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Hopefully everyone had a great trading day. Again, my name is Eric, and you can reach me either by leaving a comment down below or or just reaching out to me at eric@valueareatrader.com. All right, everyone. Again, if you like the show, I would appreciate it if you did go ahead and subscribe it. I really do think you would get a lot of great information by subscribing. All right. With that said, let's see you tomorrow night, and remember, trade smart and be safe.